They're not even doing environmental reports for data centers anymore, they're just building them. They're building them on public lands while rolling back environmental protections. I just read this New York Times article about how the Trump administration is building AI data centers on federal land, and everyone needs to know about this. First thing to know is that Trump called anyone who opposes AI data centers, which mind you is near half of the population according to a new Gallup poll, he calls them radical left commies. So I guess just half of the United States is communist now. Energy Secretary Chris Wright said in a new statement, the US government is leveraging its assets, like our federal land, to add power generation, create jobs, and ensure the United States wins the AI race. Oh, I didn't know that was a race we were in. I don't know that I'm personally interested in winning that race. I actually think a lot of people are probably okay if we sit that race out, considering since the year started, over 75 data center projects have been put on hold because of local opposition. So the people just straight up don't want them. Okay, but here's the scary part. They're not listening to the people. The Department of the Interior recently approved plans for a first-ever data center on public lands near Boulder City, Nevada, where they had previously approved a large solar array. Now, the agency said that they did not need to do an expensive, time-consuming environmental impact report because it would have the same impact of the solar array that was going to be there in the first place. The argument that the solar array, the solar panels that turned sunlight into usable energy, will have the same impact of a energy-guzzling AI data center. That's fucking insane. Oh, but it gets worse. Because the EPA is actually rolling back environmental protections to make it easier to build data centers, like loosening limits on smog-causing pollution from the gas turbines that are used to power AI data centers. In fact, the EPA is actually trying to limit the amount of public participation that can be used in the decision on whether or not to construct AI data centers. Weird, because I thought we lived in a democracy. I didn't actually think that. Last week, the EPA held a public hearing on a proposed new rule change that would let each state decide what level of public participation they would want to have in the permitting process for new potential sources of air pollution, like data centers. According to Mother Goose, any changes could have major consequences for how ordinary people are given notice about new or expanding polluting facilities coming to their neighborhoods, like data centers. And it actually gets crazier! Because an administrator from the EPA, the Environmental Protections Agency, by the way, said that the EPA is committed to making America the AI capital of the world. Why is the EPA committed to that? Why can't the EPA be committed to keeping our air and water clean? Anyway, contact your elected officials and tell them that you want public participation in the decisions that affect you, and make sure that you vote to protect our environment this November.